Yo, ha Milt never said. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Milt never said back with another quick video. Today we got the Jordan 11 72 and 10 lows. You know how I feel about my Jordan 11s. I have quite a collection of the highs, a little bit collection of the lows, but there are some subtle differences that I'm noticing about the 72 and 10 lows where a lot of people may or may not know about, because this kind of tweak, even though I think there was like a $10 markup from last year to this year's model, this modification to the shoe I think makes worth it at least this year in order to pick it up. So with that said and done, man, let me just get started by showing you guys the basic Jordan box. But on top of the box, I'm going to show you guys the whole QR code. So you hit that QR code on there, you already know what time it is and how Nike really authenticates their pairs. Not taking any shots at anybody that actually does do the whole looking around to make sure it's a legit pair or not, but just know that only Nike, at least from what I understand, Nike has a way of authenticating their pairs, because the QR code that is not only just on the box itself, it's actually inside the shoe. You will see a live demo of what you should be looking at least when you kind of do the whole QR code. Again, it hits you to a redirect page before it sends you to the actual site. Keep that in mind. But let's get this bad boy opened up, because let me just pull this up right here, because I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see. You've seen it maybe on other YouTube videos, but this one, at least on the channels, but this one, I want to talk about a couple of things. So yes, this is fantastic. Of course, it comes with your regular trash bag paper. Let's put this to the side. Now, in my opinion, these are a thing of beauty. I love the fact that they decided to keep it to a certain point, to the high, the 72 and 10 high that came out in 2015. Your boy wasn't in the sneaker game yet, so I wasn't able to get the shoe, but I'll take the lows. I don't mind the lows at all. A lot of people were disappointed with the outsole, the milky bottom outsole, but to me, I think it keeps it to the original. I don't know why you want to tweak it. You know, they kept the tumble leather at the top, which actually feels really good. And kind of getting to my point, let me put this down right here. When the Jordan 11, I think these were the Legend Blues, as they classified it, when these came out, they weren't a bad pair. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that on most Jordan 11s, at least at even the high and the lows, the patent leather is sometimes and can be stiff. Pause. You get what I'm saying? So we're here, it's like, I get it, but when you press down on this thing, it's not as forgiving, right? So the reason why I point that out is because when you wear Jordan 11s, depending on the size you wear, you can't have that ability to crease specifically towards the inside, right? When they came out with these, they used a different type of leather pad. So if you notice, you can not only just bend, look how easily I can bend inside the shoe. Look how it just forms. I am actually bending. That's right, I know people are crazy. I'm crazy. No, I am bending. Look how forgiving this leather is. And that is the one big difference that I liked about this release versus the previous Jordan 11 low releases that I did. And I think it was the Jordan 11 Bread, the Jordan 11 Iridescence, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. But this one is definitely good. Now, the plus side to this is that when you put this shoe on, because the leather pad is that flexible, it's going to feel more comfortable versus any previous Jordan 11 that you've worn. And you don't have to worry about creasing as much, again, because of that new style of leather padding that they put on. I don't know if that's part of the whole markup. Another thing is, in terms of pricing, another thing is when you look at the Jordan 11 low Legend Blues versus the Jordan 11 7210s, you can see that for the most part, it was always printed, the 2-3, and they would stitch that Jumpman mini logo, and you couldn't tell whether it was Jordan himself or somebody else. At least here, they gave you I'm going to put quotations around this, a metallic type of style on the Jordan logo, which is red. And I want to say this is like a rubberized 2-3 on the back that I don't think will peel off that easily. I think it's on there pretty tight. Now, One thing I will say about the eye stains that you see along the side of the shoe and even on the heel, I think some people were calling it nubuck, but I think this, and I kind of agree with some other people that say that this is actually durabuck. So just keep that in mind when you get this shoe. And this actually feels so good in hand, man. You guys, hopefully you were able to cop. And of course, you may not be able to see it, but I'll take a picture. You can see the QR code slapped on the sizing tag on the inside of the shoe. And of course, we got the pads both on the heel and the ball of the feet. And of course, you got that red and black carbon fiber plate that is on the bottom. It does feature a full-length cushioning system that you see right here on the display when they kind of deconstruct it, so you can see what's on the inside of the shoe. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of the other changes that they made was the inside tag, because normally you would see it looking like this, real small. And on this release, same message, but they kind of enhanced the pad a little bit. I don't know why they did that. I mean, of course, they're trying to keep it to the original OG, but I felt like they just extended it a little bit more to make it seem like you're getting a little bit more for your buck. But the sock liner is what I was impressed with. I feel like, and I don't know if it's just me, when I feel the Jordan 11 Low Legend Blues and I go around a sock liner, I feel the padding, but not as much. Here I feel a little bit more padding. You could definitely feel it on both sides. So that's why I said this is probably going to feel a lot more comfortable on your foot versus the previous releases of Jordan 11 Lows that have came out in recent years. So with that said and done, man, comment below. Let me know what you think about the Jordan 11 72 and 10s. Of course, they are paying homage to when the Chicago Bulls won 72 and 10 and they won an NBA championship that year. I'm only saying that because now a lot of people are saying, okay, 72 wins and 10 losses out of 82 games is pretty good, and they won a championship. But Golden State, they did the whole 73 and 9, but they did not win the NBA championship. And for those that know, the original OGs that were during the year that the Bulls won that championship, you know that saying, 72 and 10 ain't a thing without the ring. So, you know, in my opinion, yes, Golden State had the better regular season, but the overall season, postseason and regular season combination, I think the better era of basketball in terms of a winning percentage was definitely the Chicago Bulls. So, your boy Magnificent, man, comment below. Let me know what you think about the Jordan 11 72 and 10 lows. I'm telling you right now, the bonus to this is the fact that you can just bend this in any way, shape, and form and not have to worry too much about creasing. The flexibility of this is ridiculous. Matter of fact, if you take your hand and kind of go under there, you'll see what I'm talking about. This, very, very, very flexible. If you do the same thing with the Jordan 11 Low Legend Blues, it's flexible, but it feels stiff. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So you're likely to see a crease in here versus this. So I am out. Let's do that on feet. Jordan 10. I said Jordan 10. Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10. Your boy Magnificent, man. I am out. And you guys, stay blessed.